Alright, hello, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today guys, we are going to be doing story time number 1. Yes, a story time guys. I never thought it'd be that YouTuber who does story time, but I got a really funny story and I got to share it with you guys. So, anyway guys, this is going to be the story on how me and my brother were attempted mugged. Like, somebody tried to mug us. Bobby, if you're watching this, correct me if I get facts wrong. I confused the ending a little bit. But what happened, guys, was me and my brother were riding bike, okay? We're out on a bike ride, and we're getting ready to go home. And there's this one parking lot that we go through, do wheelies and jumps, because there's, the speed bumps, and they're pretty nice for jumping off of. So we go through the parking lot, and we're leaving the parking lot. And we go left, and we look to our left and right, and my brother told me this later, that they were they were all the way down to the next intersection, which is pretty far. But me and my brother then, guys, we pull out of the parking lot and make our left, and we pedal really fast when we pull out of this parking lot. And when we got to the next intersection, we're maybe sitting there 5-10 seconds. And these kids are caught up to us. And they're just sitting there, and they're mumbling stuff to each other and stuff like that. And we get an opportunity to go, and they come with us. And then for, like, the next couple minutes, they're looking at us, and they're just like, don't be scared. Don't be scared. And my brother's, doing what he always does, which I'm not saying is bad, Bobby. It's actually pretty good. He's sitting there, and he's like, trust me, you guys are the least thing that's gonna scare me. Not a lot of shit scares me. And they're like, oh, we got a tough one here. I don't think that they actually said that, but, that's probably what they were thinking, guys. But anyway, then what happens is they just start getting more and more saying this don't be scared more, and it just gets into more of a tone where it seems really off about these people. And at one point, me and my brother are next to each other. I'm on his right, he's on my left, and we're riding, and there's plenty of room for another bike to go through. And this one kid is like in between, and as he says that, I move to the right and I go up on a sidewalk, but I look back and my brother brake checked the kid, and the kid hit his like tire and um peg, and he almost went over. And then they started getting really bad, okay? They started getting really, really bad. I'm gonna apologize to Mom or John or my sister, whoever watches this. There's gonna be a little bit of cursing in this video. But we pull out and we get up to the next intersection. And they just start getting really bad. They're like, yo, why you disrespecting me? And mind you, we never did anything to them. We never really said anything to them. And the reason why my brother brake checked him was he felt like they were being really disrespectful. Because they were just, they're doing all this stuff. Freaking don't be scared, saying some other stuff that, they're, making it seem like they are making it seem like it's supposed to be taken really bad, but they're trying to twist it and make it seem like it's not bad. So they're like, yo, you're disrespectful and everything like that. And then my brother starts being like, yo, how are we being disrespectful? And they turn left on the road and we go straight. And I looked at my brother, probably wasn't the best thing I ever did. I looked down, I'm like, now, Bobby, do you think that this would have ever happened? This was the first time this week that I've seen you without your knife on your backpack like you usually carry it. And that's all I said. And this kid comes riding back down, and he looks at both of us, and he's like, what the fuck you say about my mama? Never once did I even say the word mama. All I did was I mentioned about Bobby not having his pocket knife showing because these kids would have probably never done anything. And it was really bad, guys. It was just, the way it was unbelievable. And then they start getting a little rowdy with Bobby. Me, I'm off to the right, looking back at the situation. My brother and this one kid are sort of at it. There's this one kid who my brother said was sort of like filming. He was like in the background right behind his friend. And then the other kid that was with him was kind of like me in the situation. He was away from the group. He was kind of just looking at it. He looked like he didn't want to be there. He wanted no part of it. And at one point, we're good again. They split, we split, and we start going up the alleyway. What do you know? They're right the fuck behind us again. They're right behind us again. So, what ends up happening is Bobby, you know, they get into an argument. I'm like, the house is literally at the end of the alleyway. Like, we're in the last alley, and I could walk over to the house from here. Like, get over there in like 5 seconds. So I get to the house, guys, and I go in and I'm like, John, we need help. Bobby's in some argument with some 3 kids, you know, the typical ones for this neighborhood. Not to be that guy, but typical ones for this neighborhood. And John's like, what do you mean? I'm like, Bobby is like partially getting mugged right now. Something's gonna go down. I can see it. And by the time me, Mom, and John get out, Bobby's coming back by himself. Not by himself, but I mean, he comes out by himself at first, but then I see the other kids are running at him, and they sort of, you know, they like kick his bike, and then I see Bobby gets off, he looks infuriated, and then the kids back off. Now, what my brother told me, and I might be twisting this up a little wrong, so I'm sorry, Bobby, if this is what happened, and I'm twisting it up wrong. Guys, if there's anybody down in the comment section by the name of Robert Berkey, his profile picture is going to be a black pit bull. I don't want to hear any crap about his profile picture. This pit is the nicest pit in the world. I don't want to hear any shit about it. Robert Berkey, if he says something different, he was actually there. I wasn't. I'm just going off of what I heard, and I'm probably forgetting because it was a while ago, so I'm probably twisting it a little bit. But anyway, what he told me was when I left, they started getting into a really heated argument, and the kids said, give me this much money, and I'll leave you alone. And my brother said no, he refused it, which I would have done the same thing. And what happened was Bobby wanted to get on his bike and ride away, and the kid grabbed his backpack, because he was like, what's in your backpack? Let me see. And when Bobby wanted to go away, he grabbed Bobby's backpack, and my brother got off his bike, and he said, Bobby, he said he could feel his face, like, not his face, but he could feel that expression of the time when he was in school and he got into a fight and he blacked out and couldn't remember the fight at all. He had that face, he knew he was angry, and he saw the kid back off a little bit, but not really. And then that's when, at the point, he got back on his bike, didn't fight, and then that's again when they started chasing him, kicked the back wheel. And it's kind of a funny joke since then, because, you know, it happened and it's kind of funny. I kind of look at it and it's a little funny, but it's also not. I'm just glad we're finally out of there. We're at a new house, guys. It's so much better. So, you know, guys, if you guys want another story time, let me know. There's another one where my brother's knife actually kind of saved us that he added on him. There's a few more stories I can tell you guys. So if you want to hear about those, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section. If you like the video, like it. If you really enjoyed it, guys, subscribe so that you don't miss out on another video. By the way, guys, this wonderful gameplay is me in Forza Horizon 3, a unreleased video, so you guys are getting to see part of the video before I actually release it and edit it, because I didn't even edit it yet. And if you want your gameplay on the channel, go ahead, guys, and email me at the email that is in the bio of the channel with a link to the video and stating permission for me to use it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.